Hi, my name is Denny Townsend, and I would like to educate my speech communication classmates on HIV and AIDS. The reason I chose to tell about HIV and AIDS is because I believe everyone should be informed about it since it's not taught in schools. And plus, I work for an infectious disease doctor. Did you know that every 9.5 minutes someone is infected with HIV? Which means that 1 million of the people in US have HIV. You're probably wondering what HIV is and AIDS. HIV is a human immunodeficiency virus, which means only humans can get it, and it is a virus which infects the immune system. AIDS is the acquired immunodeficiency syndrome, which means it is not something you inherit from birth, but starts as HIV and turns into a disease. HIV got started by hunters who killed and ate infected chimpanzees in Western Africa. It can be transmitted in different ways too. Sexual contact is one, and injection of drug use is another, of plenty more other ways. Myself, being a young, growing college student, I'm speaking out to the people like me that are wanting to party and experiment new things. We are going to make mistakes and learn from them, but we should be aware of the things that are out there also, so we might not make the mistake in the first place. So let me tell you what HIV does. It attacks your T cells, your CD4 cells, and uses them to make copies of itself. This can destroy so many cells that your body won't fight off infections or illnesses anymore. If you become infected with HIV, you will begin to have flu-like symptoms such as fever, chills, night sweats, fatigue, and or muscle aches. Symptoms can occur as early as 2 to 4 weeks and be as late as 3 months. HIV used to be considered a death sentence, but not anymore. There's medications that can help patients live a longer, healthy life as if they never even had it. How you would start to manage a healthy life? You would need to set a plan and see a doctor who specializes in HIV. After you see the doctor, you would need to maintain a healthy diet and exercise regularly, and stick to the doctor's treatment plan. If you leave HIV untreated or don't care of your body right, it can kill your CD4 cells more than normal and become AIDS. You have to have HIV first before you can get AIDS. According to the CDC, you can get it from your parents. Oh, you can't get it from your parents. It happens after birth. When you're diagnosed with AIDS, you're to the point of death. Your immune system is no longer working the way it should. The only way you'd be diagnosed with it, though, is if you got a severe opportunistic infections, you have a low count of CD4 cells, or one or more specific OLS. If you do get diagnosed with AIDS, you will need medical intervention and treatment to prevent death. Something positive about HIV and AIDS is not everyone with HIV gets to the point of AIDS. There are medications and treatments to help people live longer, healthier lives without ever getting AIDS. There are different kinds of medicines, but I'm going to talk about two in particular. Novir and Prezida are two medicines given to HIV patients. Once a day, Prezida and Novir can help reduce viral load and increase CD4 cell count. Prezista 800 mg once a day, two 400 mg tablets must be taken all or at the same time with Novir 100 mg every day with food. Twice a daily Prezida does the same treatment as once a day, just is taken differently. It is taken 600 mg 2 times daily with Novir 100 mg at the same time daily with food. To prescribe this, you need to see a doctor. Follow all the doctor's orders as directed on how to take your medication. Then make yourself a plan and stick with it as a daily routine. Even though medicines are out there for HIV and AIDS, patients have still lost their lives fighting the virus/disease. HIV may be treatable, not curable, and AIDS may be preventable, but it is still something you should be aware of. Everyone that has it still has struggled sometime in their life. From working in an infectious disease office, I have come to learn it is not fun to have. So you should always take precaution. Condoms don't always protect from everything. I just recently learned that the HIV virus is actually smaller than the pores in a condom, so you can still contract it by wearing a condom. So remember that one night of fun at that one of many parties, from sex to drug use, it might be that one night you wish you could take back.